musiclibrary.com.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Combat Wrestling Trivia. I am your host, the Combat Wrestling Trivia World Heavyweight Champion of the world, Andrew the Dude Hayes, and today I am not competing. Like I said, I am your host, and today I have one hell of a match for you guys. I got brother versus brother. I got Hunter, the Hitman Chambless, versus Dylan, the Outlaw Chambless. And, you know, these two have a lot to say about each other, so let's get right to those promos.
The Outlaw has returned to claim a next victim. And Hunter, you are my flesh and blood. The blood that will be on this bat once I defeat you.
I am back. I am back in the ring, and the Hitman is looking for a win. Dylan, you said that I'm your flesh and blood. That is true, but you said something completely false. My blood will not be on Lucille tonight. Your name is coming off of the list. Believe that, because it's time for everyone to see that I am the ultimate threat, and you are next.
Very strong words from both competitors, as we all just saw. You know, Dylan, a man of few words, just likes to get right to the action. But Hunter saying, you know, what Dylan said, it's not going to happen. His blood is not going to be on the bat. He will win today, but only a matter of time. Let's get right to it. Introducing first, with the record of 0 wins and 2 defeats, he is Hunter, the Hitman, and his opponent, with a record of 1 win and 0 defeats, he is Dylan, the Outlaw.
Let's do this.
All right. Starting off with round 1, the rules are there are 8 questions. You both get the same questions. You write them down on a whiteboard, and when time is up, you must turn the whiteboard with the answer and say the answer. And obviously, if you get it correct, you gain a point. If you don't, nothing happens. So let's get right to it. Your first question in the category of the WWE. At Payback 2013, John Cena put his WWE title on the line against Ryback in what type of match? Now, this is a feud that was all right. I mean, John Cena, Ryback, not the two best wrestlers in the world, but you know, this match was fine. Actually, I didn't mind it. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Hunter.
Was it a 3 stages of hell match?
That is correct. And Dylan?
I wrote a steel cage.
All right. So Hunter scoring first with 1 point. And just a reminder, I forgot to mention this. You do get 3 repeats and a challenge, each of you. Mm-hmm. All right. Your next category is ECW.
ECW.
All right. Your question. Who is the youngest person to ever win the ECW World Heavyweight title? Now, the ECW World Heavyweight title, I like the title. I mean, when it was in ECW, not WWECW. I mean, we don't like to talk about the second one. But the ECW was pretty awesome. I actually like the wrestler Who is the Answer a lot. So
hopefully I am thinking of the right guy. I think he was that young when he won the title.
And I'm gonna give you a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Dylan this time.
I just put Tommy Dreamer.
That is incorrect, Hunter.
Was it just incredible?
That is also incorrect. The answer is Mikey Whipwreck.
Oh, that's right.
Mikey Whipwreck. One of my
That's
personal
right.
favorites.
Mikey has done it.
Yeah. So your next category is in the category of tag teams. Who makes up the Rock and Roll Express? Rock and Roll Express, one of the all-time great tag teams. They very old school tag team. They're just showed me and many others why a tag team wrestling could be great. Recently, within the past few years, got inducted into WWE Hall of Fame, which is very, very deserved. Like I said, one of the all-time great tag teams. Not many are better than these guys. All right. And I'm going to go ahead with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Hunter.
The only one I could think of is Robert Gibson. Couldn't get the other one.
You got one, but didn't get the other. Dylan?
I just got nothing.
All right. Hunter did get one of them, Robert Gibson, but the other one was Ricky Morton. So Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson were who made up the Rock and Roll Express. Again, nothing happens. Still 1-0 in favor of Hunter. And your fourth question is in the category of WCW.
Mm-hmm.
And that question is, what was the Sandman's name in WCW?
Ooh.
Sandman, again, one of my favorite ECW originals. I just loved him. I mean, he was just intense and just overall just very fun to watch. I never had a bad time watching him in the ring, whether it be talking or wrestling or doing whatever. I always had a great time watching him. And he's not really remembered for his time in WCW, so I think this is a pretty good question if you know it. Pretty bad if you don't. So, all right, and I'm gonna go ahead with that 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Dylan this time.
I couldn't pull it.
Okay, and Hunter?
Me neither.
All right. The answer is Hack.
Hack?
H-A-K. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce it, but...
Yep.
I never knew that.
The more you know. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
All right, still 1-0 in favor of Hunter. And
Starting up strong. I love it.
Yeah.
A lead is a lead. Your fifth category is TNA. And the question is, who was the first ever TNA Grand Slam winner?
Ooh.
Now, TNA, I feel like it like the first half of TNA was fantastic. You had lots of great wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to name any of them because I don't want to give anybody any ideas. But the second half, right around 2010,
come on, Dylan, I believe in you.
Is when things started getting down. Recently, they've been pretty good again. But
dude, Pentagon and Ray are incredible together.
Yeah. And I 100% agree. And I'm gonna hit you with that 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Hunter.
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
That is correct. And Dylan?
I put Christopher Daniels.
So close.
Not a bad guess. But AJ Styles is the correct answer.
Daniels was never world champion.
Fun fact, AJ Styles also the first ever TNA Triple Crown. So if I wrote that question either way, it would have still been AJ Styles. Okay. And your sixth question in the category of NXT. Who was Wade Barrett's pro in the first season of NXT? Now, Wade Barrett, probably one of
That's some bad news for you.
biggest missed opportunities in the whole history of WWE. There are so many times he could have been world champion or could have been something.
He should have been world champion.
It never happened. I think it all started when at
SummerSlam 2010.
SummerSlam 2010, they lost the Nexus, and that should have been the when the rocket strap was put on Wade Barrett, pushed him to the moon. He should have won the world title, but ultimately it just didn't happen.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hit you with that 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Dylan.
I've got some bad news. I don't know it.
Oh, that is some pretty bad news. Hunter, do you have some better news for us?
Chris Jericho, the best in the world at what he does today.
That is correct. It was indeed Chris Jericho.
Back when he was doing his big word days.
Which was arguably and personally my favorite version of Chris Jericho.
Mine too. I don't know. I really love his Japan psycho.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. Your 7th question is in the category of WrestleMania.
Okay.
At WrestleMania 27, Undertaker faced Triple H in what type of match? Now, Undertaker, obviously one of the all-time greats, probably and arguably the greatest gimmick in the history of the WWE. I mean, there has never been anything like the streak. There were probably nothing ever like the streak. And especially towards those last few matches, you got this match, those matches with Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, Edge, Batista even, all arguably 5-star matches, arguably match of the year, depending on who you talk to. But and this one is no exception.
Hell, I think him and Lesnar was pretty good up until the end.
That was fine. But I'm gonna hit you with the 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Hunter, do you have the answer?
No holds barred.
That is correct. And Dylan?
I wrote Hell in a Cell.
Ooh, that was the year after. So
that was
close.
That was the end of the era.
End of the era. So close. So right now the score is 4-0 in favor of Hunter. Dylan, not out yet.
We still have round 2.
Yeah, you still got round 2. You're not out until it's over. And your 8th and final question in round 1 is in the category of old school.
Oh, God. This is a Harley question right here.
Who owned the American Wrestling Association? Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know much about the American Wrestling Association, so I don't know really what to talk about. So what I will say, I'll talk a little bit more about Undertaker and Triple H. Again, arguably one of the greatest matches in the history of wrestling is the WrestleMania 28 match in the Hell in a Cell, the end of an era. The drama, the emotion was all there. Personally, my favorite match of all time, WrestleMania 25, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. WrestleMania 26, not too far behind.
I'm not going to get this one. I know Dylan can get this one.
I'm going to hit you with the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's start with Dylan.
Nope.
Okay, and Hunter.
I know that I didn't have it, but the dude's nickname was Mr. Electricity.
The answer is Vern Gagne.
Oh, I was thinking of the wrong company. Okay, I'm not that mad.
All right, so nothing happens. At the end of round 1, we have the score of 4-0 in favor of Hunter. Like I said, Dylan is not out. Round 2 could happen. He was behind in his last match and did come up from behind, so anything can happen. I know my first match. Or my second match against Alex Warden, I was behind, and I ended up winning, and now look at me, I'm the champion. So, now, into round 2. How round 2 works, there's a spin of the wheel. you could spin again if you don't like the category that you got. But the second spin you must take. There are spinners in opponent's choice. If you land on opponent's choice, you must take it. Also, the questions are worth 2 points, but you could opt to go to multiple choice for 1 point instead of 2. And that is it. 4 questions apiece. And now the categories in round 2 are tag teams, WWE, Royal Rumble, ECW, NXT, finishers, and then obviously spinners and opponent's choice. So, Hunter, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer?
You know what? I'm a nice guy. I'll let Dylan go first.
All right,
Oh,
Dylan,
thank you.
All
You're
right,
so welcome, buddy.
so with my magical voodoo magic, I will spin the wheel.
All right. Dylan, your spin is in.
All right, the spin is going around. What will happen? And
Tag
it lands
team.
on tag teams. Dylan, would you like to keep it or spin it again?
Spin again.
Spin again.
All
All
right.
right. He must
to take
take whatever it lands on. He must take. This could work out to his benefit or not.
Oh, he got finisher.
And he gets
Yes!
finishers.
Yes.
Wow.
Ah.
Let me just find the category real quick.
Good luck,
All
Dylan.
right. Dylan, in the category of finishers, your first question is, what is the name of CM Punk's submission finisher?
No, and we can go to multiple choice, can we?
You can go to multiple choice.
All right. Yeah, multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A, go to sleep, B, the Pepsi twist, C, the Anaconda Vice, or D, welcome to Chicago.
Anaconda Vice.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good job, Dylan.
All right.
Pepsi Plunge was actually his Ring of Honor finisher. The
Yep.
popular pedigree.
All right. Your second question in the category of finishers is, what is the name of the Young Bucks springboard 450 pile driver finisher?
Multiple choice.
Okay. All right. The answer is A, Meltzer driver, B, Indie Taker, C, more bang for your buck, or D, in sync.
Can I also get a repeat on the question, please?
Okay, so that is your first repeat, and I'll just repeat everything.
Yeah.
What is the name of the Young Bucks springboard 450 pile driver finisher? Is it A, the Meltzer driver, B, the Indie Taker, C, more bang for your buck, or D, in sync?
The Meltzer driver?
That is correct for 1 point.
5 stars all day, baby.
Woo!
Shout out to Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave, yes, yes. Your third question in the category of finishers is, what is the name of the New Day's finisher that is primarily used when Kofi Kingston and Big E are tagging together?
Multiple choice.
Okay, is it A, the way, B, up, up, down, down, C, midnight hour, or D, limit break?
Midnight hour.
That is correct for another point.
Up,
Cutting
up,
down
down,
the-
down is Biggie
Xavier Woods.
and Xavier Woods.
Also, Big E and Kofi have done it before, but primarily Big E and Xavier. Okay, and your fourth and final question to see if you could tie it up or potentially get the lead if you don't opt to multiple choice is, what is the name of Abyss's finisher?
Come on, Dylan. This is easy.
Ooh, Hunter playing mind games.
Multiple choice.
We actually met him live.
That is pretty awesome. I love this. All right, but the multiple choice options are A, Monster Slam, B, Black Hole Slam, C, Deep Six, or D, shock treatment?
Black hole slam.
That is
Just ties
correct
it up.
for a point. Ties
Dang
it
it.
up. Like I said,
I love that Deep Six is in there.
I'll tell you why I put Deep Six in there. I put Deep Six in there because I always found those two moves have been very similar. So
Yeah. Pretty much more.
okay. So great round by Dylan. Had to go to multiple choice for all of them, but got them all correct. So 4 points, not bad. Now on to Hunter.
Kind of hate that. All right, so my spin is in.
All
Give me
right,
some good, Will.
What will happen? And tag teams.
Nah, I have to go again.
All right,
I have to go
going
again. Tag teams are just too complicated.
And
Oh
you
my
get
god,
another
the same
You know
thing.
what? I'm just gonna X off finishers
Okay, because
and then modify the wheel.
we did not write any more finisher questions.
That's cool. All right, spin is in.
The spin is in. Let's see what happens. And ECW.
Oh,
ECW. Okay.
ECW. Okay, so this could be potentially very interesting.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
We will see. All right, Hunter. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but steals can happen.
Yep.
All right. Hunter, your first question in the category of ECW. Who was the final ECW champion when it was in WWE?
When it was in WWE.
WWE. Yeah, who was the final WWE ECW champion?
That would be Ezekiel Jackson.
That is correct for 2 points. So Hunter up to 6 points. No longer a tie, but we will see. All right. Your second question in the category of ECW. What tag team has the most reigns as ECW World Tag Team Champions?
Is it the Dudley Boys?
That is correct for another 2 points. All right. Your third question. Who did Rhino beat to become the final ECW World Television Champion?
Ooh, World Television. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Kid Cash, B, Rob Van Dam, C, Super Crazy, or D, Taz?
Rob Van Dam?
That is incorrect. Dylan for the steal.
Give him
Okay, I'll give you the
the
choices
rating
again.
of the options.
Okay, is it A, Kid Cash, B, RVD, C, Super Crazy, or D, Taz?
super crazy.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer would
Kid
be
Cash.
Kid Cash.
Yeah.
All
No
right.
one knows him.
I know him. That's why I wrote that question. So your final question in the category of ECW, and the final question in round 2, is who did Tommy Dreamer defend? Oh, okay, All right, and your final question in the category of ECW is who did Tommy Dreamer defend his ECW world title against at CyberSlam 2000?
That would be just incredible.
That is correct for 2 points. Wow, what a round 2. Both having very good first round, very good second rounds, I should say. Dylan ended up getting all of his questions right with multiple choice, getting 4 points, and Hunter gaining 6 out of 8 points, only got 1 wrong. So what a round by him. The score is now 10-4. Before I do the round 3, 10 would be a knockout, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of math. So
No
for
problem.
round 3, so bear with me in that round. All right. So, all right. Now on to round 3, and the rules for round 3 are: round 3 is the betting round. There are 5 questions. Each competitor gets the same question, but they will bet either amount of points of 1 to 3. If they get it right, they get that amount of points, but if they get it wrong, they lose that amount of points. Like I said, Hunter is in the lead with 10 points. Dylan trailing behind with 4. Dylan, again, not out of it yet. We will see what happens. The betting round could get crazy.
The betting round has always fucked me over. So
All right, so we will see. All right. Your first category is WWF.
Ooh.
So please write down if you want 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points. And I'm going to give you a 5 count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go with Hunter. How much are you betting?
A single point.
And Dylan?
1.
Okay, both playing it safe. All right. And the question is, which talk show segment did Andre the Giant challenge Hulk Hogan to a match at WrestleMania 3?
I should have bet more.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yep.
WrestleMania 3 has one of the most iconic moments in wrestling history with Andre the Giant.
Even though it wasn't the first time anyone slammed Andre.
Yeah. All right. And I'm going to give you a 5 count. 5.
Hogan did it before on an indie show.
3, 2, 1. Let's start with Hunter.
That would be Piper's Pit.
That is correct. And Dylan?
Piper's Pit.
All right. So nothing happens. So, okay.
Good job.
Second question is in the category of nicknames.
All right.
So, place down your bets.
I may be going a bit too crazy here, or shall I say, super crazy.
What a way to ruin the question. I'm just kidding. All right. And let's start with Dylan for the bets this time.
1.
1, I'm playing it safe. And Hunter?
2.
2. Okay, so could this benefit Dylan? Who knows? We'll see. The question is, in NJPW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, who went by the nickname of the Real Rock and Roller?
Oh, I know this. Hold on. Why am I?
All right. The Real Rock and Roller, fantastic wrestler. One of my personal favorites wrestling today. I love this nickname, by the way.
A very tricky question, and I love it because it could easily be someone else.
You're welcome. All right, and I'm gonna hit you with the 5 count. 5, 4.
I don't think Dylan's gonna get this
3,
one.
2, 1. Let's start with Dylan.
No.
Okay. Loses a point. All right, and Hunter.
I'm the Real Rock and Roller Prince Devitt, aka Finn Balor.
All right, so that is 2 points. All right,
And it could have easily been Tanahashi.
Yes. All right, so let me just fucking. So Dylan down 9, so he's still good for now. Yeah, well, I think he's still good.
Yeah, because I'm at 13, he's at 7, so yeah.
He's actually at 4.
Is it 4?
Yeah, because he bet 1 for WWF, gained it, and then he just went back down to 4. So it's a 9-point difference. Which so the swing is still good, depending on how he bets.
Yep. All right, Dylan, try to bet high if you can.
All right. So, all right, your third category is entrance music.
Ooh.
So, Dylan pretty much has to start going big or going home. He has to bet big. He's down by 9 points. So, he's got to bet probably as high as he possibly can. hope Dylan and hope Hunter misses a few. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Hunter.
I'm betting 1.
And Dylan?
2.
2. Okay.
All right, so yep, there can be a swing here.
All right. Speaking of Finn Balor, what is the name of Finn Balor's theme in WWE?
Ooh.
Finn Balor, again, one of my current favorite wrestlers. I love this theme. One of my personal favorite themes going right now, especially when he was in NXT. That was awesome. Even in WWE, it was pretty awesome to hear. So I'm going to hit you with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's start with Hunter.
I said the Demon Rises.
That is incorrect. And Dylan.
I just wrote the demon.
All right. Let me just... So we're at an interesting predicament here. Depending on how Hunter bets and how Dylan bets, this could be it. But we will find out. The category is ROH. So, is Hunter going to seal the deal, or is he going to give his brother a chance to fight back? All right. So everyone's on the same page. Okay. All right. So back in 3, 2, 1. All right, Hunter. What did you bet?
I bet 3.
All right. So he's given his brother a fighting chance, and Dylan. 3. Oh, man. So this could be interesting. In the category of ROH, who is the longest reigning ROH World Television Champion?
Come on, Dylan. I believe in you. Pull it.
All right. Even when their opponents, the Hunter is shooting for his brother, which I respect. All right. I'm going to give you a 5 count. A 5.
These are
4.
Need it, Dylan.
3.
Okay.
2. All right. Hunter uses his first repeat. Who is the longest reigning ROH World Television Champion? I'm a personal fan of the ROH World Television Championship.
I am too.
I love the history of it, especially who's held it, especially the person we're going to talk about, one of my favorites. I know I've been saying that a lot, but I mean it for every single person. Just a lot of great wrestlers in the history, and I'm going to hit them with the 5, 4, repeat. Okay. Hunter using a second repeat when it doesn't look like he needs it, but he's going to use it anyway, giving his brother a fighting chance. That's what
Hey, I'm fair.
Yeah, he is fair, and I respect that. All right. Who is the longest reigning ROH World Television Champion? Again, surprising to see Hunter acting this way, but I respect it. He's looking for that first one, but he wants to do it in the fairest manner. I respect it. I would end it completely because I can't take those chances. I am too I don't know. I would just be too afraid. I would blow it in the end. All right, and
I'm just more confident in Ring of Honor.
Okay, and looks like both of you have it. So time is up. If Hunter gets it correct, the match is over. And if Dylan gets it wrong, the match is over. So Dylan, to stay in, you need to get it right and hope Hunter gets it wrong. Let's hear from
who?
Hunter.
Jay Lethal.
And Dylan?
Jay Lethal.
And your winner, Hunter, the Hitman Chambless. Wow, what a match. That is just everything I could have expected from a brother versus brother match. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I don't know about anybody else. Especially with that round 2, and especially with that last question in round 3. Anything could happen. And while it didn't necessarily go Dylan's way. It went Hunter's way, and let's hear from both of them right now. All right, so Hunter, the winner of this match. First of all, I gotta ask, how are you feeling after this hard fought match by both of you?
Man, Dylan gave me a fight. Dylan gave me a fight.
He sure did.
Just the indie questions got to him. I know he doesn't watch Ring of Honor, New Japan, stuff like that. I do. But man, when he gets stuff like WWE finishers, stuff like that, dude's deadly. I'm glad that I got my first win in the league that I created. It's just poetic justice. I'm 1-2 right now. I still have to get another match under my belt before I start talking big contenders. But Andrew, my sight is on that belt.
Well, I'd just like to be the first person to say I don't plan on losing the title. But let's be honest, anything that I planned to happen in this tournament, or anything that was planned to happen since I've been here, has not happened. So that probably means I'm gonna lose. But we will see. My second question.
Speaking of that, good luck on your title match against Matthew on the 28th.
Yes, and I'll get more to that at the end.
But pretty much, I'm looking for that belt. I know I have to work my way up. I proved 16 points that I know my shit.
Yes, 16 points.
And I'm just ready to knock people off that list and get that CWT heavyweight title.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely a great competitor. It shows it here. You just had a bad first two matches you faced. Arguably one of the best ever in wrestling trivia. Who was supposed to win the world, the whole tournament. Again, anything that was supposed to happen to the tournament didn't happen. so I ended up winning. But my second and final question to you, Hunter, is there anybody you particularly want to face now, or anybody other than myself that you can't face right now because of your record and their record, but you want to face in the future?
I mean, there's a lot of people that I want to face in the future. I want to rematch with Alex Wharton. I feel like I improved my game tenfold in our last match, and the betting round screwed me. I would love it. I would love to take on Nico Suave-Regoli when he comes back. Me and him have always had great matches, and I feel like in a wrestling format, we both know our shit. We both are contenders, and I feel like that would be a epically fun match to do. But my goal is the same. I want the belt. So whether it's Andrew, whether it's Matthew, whether it's whoever, I'm coming for that belt. This is a league that I created. That belt is mine.
Yes, I definitely see the belt in your future. Not as long as I'm around, but I definitely see it in your future. Definitely belt or not, I would love to face you in the future in a wrestling format. You're someone who I respect in this league, and you're the guy who created it, so you definitely know your shit. Congrats on the win. I can't wait to see what you do next, and if you could face me for the title or not for the title. Who knows?
Oh, obviously, I'm coming for that belt, so it will be for the title. Whether it's you or Matthew, I'm coming for it.
Okay. So now on to Dylan. Okay. So Dylan, this obviously didn't go the way you wanted it to. You just had a bad rap or bad shake in the third round and the first round. The second round actually absolutely went your way. I want to know how you're feeling right now.
Those indie questions got me.
Lots more indie wrestling. Pretty much.
All right. Now, is there anybody else you want to face? I know you made a big claim. You wanted to go after your brother. Is there anybody else you want to face now? Now that you lost?
Maybe Sandy?
Sandy.
Sandman would be pretty fun. I actually have... I don't know if the records would match up, but I think I might have a fun match for Dylan in the future.
All right, and we'll We'll find that one sooner rather than later. My third and final question to you, Dylan. Just because I'm the champion, I gotta know. I gotta know who's coming at me, just so I know whether to run at them or run away. Do you see yourself facing for the title in the future?
Maybe have to do more research and more planning. I could possibly go after the title.
You know, anything could happen in this
Mhm.
league.
I mean, he's 1-1 right now. That's not a bad record.
1-1 is not a bad record. My personal thing is, as long as I stay even, I am happy.
Yeah.
I am undefeated. I'm 3-0, so it'll take a
Not
lot
for
of
long.
losing.
I'm coming for it, Andrew.
And it'll take a lot of losing for me to get to even. If I go even, I pretty much should call it quits. But anyway,
6 victories, 3-3.
yeah. But outros. Hunter, the winner. Where can people find you at?
You guys can find me at my YouTube channel. Both of them actually right here on Combat Wrestling Network. It's so hard to say that after a while. Also, Film Nerd TV. If you guys enjoyed this match right here, hit that like button. Subscribe to Combat Wrestling Network for more wrestling content.
All right, and Dylan, where can people find you at?
Feeding his victims to Lucille.
Well, you can just find me on Facebook.
All right.
At Dylan Chambless.
At Dylan Chambless. All right, and you guys can find me at Twitter or Instagram at Big Kim Hayes. You could also find me here defending my title against Matthew Rosa, which is going to be a great match because we're just the two people who shouldn't be here in the first place. So, win or lose, someone that shouldn't be the champion will be the champion. So it's going to be a fun match. And all right, that is it for today. One hell of a match, like I've said numerous times. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the combat zone.